All right, how you cancers doing? This is Cosmic Boogeyman. Gonna commit you guys with a timeline read. Let me just get my cards shuffled up here just a little bit, warm them up. Hey, the Divine Communication card. Let's see. Let's see. Last time I read for you guys, I think it was this time last week. I've been just doing weekly reads for you. If you haven't caught my shorts, please do. I've been putting up a lot more short content. I've been going live. I've been going live actually a couple times the past week. But yeah, I'm a big believer in kind of letting timelines unfold. That's why I don't put a lot of content like that. So you'll see a video once a week at least from me. All right, here we go, Cancer. Let's see what you got. Let's see what's going here. And if you haven't check out your moon sign and your rising sign as well. That does play a part. It really does. It does matter. All right, Cancer. First card out. What we have is the Ten of Cups in reverse. So I wonder what's going on with you. What is this? What is this about? What's going on in your universe? Huh? Something something off? Something not in alignment? I wonder if you're trying to manifest something, put something into alignment. You want something to pop off even, if that makes sense. It's not a bad thing. The Ten of Cups generally, when we're looking at this in this position, is just total love, support, family commitment. But when it's in reverse like this, it just hasn't happened yet. That's all. It's not a bad thing. It's it's really just you know it's happening. You just haven't had it happen yet. I don't know if that makes sense. Um, you're waiting for this to go into alignment with what you're asking for. That's all. That's all I'm seeing. So Cancer, I love to see it in this position. I'm surprised it's not in the upright. That's all. So I'm curious to see what else we get here. So I mean, I think your intuition is playing a big part into it. Yeah, maybe you're nostalgic going back. And this card actually tried to jump out. I will tell you, I did see this corner. So was that first card that we had, and I put it back. I said, let me keep shuffling. So there's an offer. There's a divine offer of love coming in. This could be a proposal, marriage, support, relationship coming in. Maybe this is coming in to fulfill this, which would then make that an 11 of cups. But see how they're lining up here? That's important. So at your foundation, at your base, we get the Six of Wands. What's going on here with the Six of Wands? Six of Wands is important, especially for you with this situation, because we're looking at you and you're looking at the situation, maybe a victory, reward, good news, success. Maybe you're looking at this as you're the one, you're the winner, you're the top, you're the yeah, you're the one bringing in the best offer. Yeah, you're the investment, you're the income, you're the promotion, you're the raise. I like this. This is really good energy. This is positive energy here, Cancer. Uh, it's not a commitment per se because I think maybe this is what's going on. Maybe there isn't an opportunity to commit because I think something by April you'll feel a little more, I'd say, solidified. Does that make sense? Because with our Four of Wands, that's our marriage. They would call it reunions, celebrations. It's a fire, it's creativity, but it's a lot of passion. We'll give you that. But so you can see there's an offer here. So 4 to 6, that's going to be April to June. There'll be some kind of offer, some kind of long-term offer, commitment coming in here, Cancer. So the Six of Cups, that for us that will be typically in this position. It's gonna be like it could mean even nostalgia in a sense, reunions, meeting up, finding the the romance that you lost, if that makes sense. The two of wands. I was gonna say two of swords. I don't know why. But that this two of wands here is popping in the emotional foundation and your base emotions. So as you're waiting for something, you're holding back. It's a choice. It's maybe even travel plans. But when you're looking at this offer and you're looking at the commitment, you're looking at the new opportunity and you being the one, I think this is really about you exploring this long-term commitment. I think you're not looking for future, you're looking for this. You're putting all your effort into this opportunity. I talk about this often, but there's not really many horses or horseback featured in a tarot deck. And we have the knights, we'll have the death card, and then we'll have obviously the six. But you can carry your own. You carry your own very well, Cancer. So I think there's an offer coming in. This your the messages come in. You the way you communicate is very very unique. It's powerful. Exactly. The Nine of Cups, reiterating that. The Nine of Cups is showing us that you are powerful. It's wishes coming true, kind of powerful. It's good health. It's abundance. So you're having something come through here where maybe you had to uh, pivot, change, alter. You can see here. Don't. It's not that you're not going to be regretful. You're not going to miss out on maybe a marriage situation or something that passed you by. But it's not good or bad. It's just the universe showing you that like I said, pivot. It's you have to change direction sometimes to find something. Don't fight whatever you're feeling. That which is yours is going to be yours and solidified by May is what I get. Guaranteed. You have to just make this decision. That's all. That's your decision to make. So there's a lot of bullying going on, abusive relationships, and that might be tied to by marriages. That's where the regret is. I have this card's jumping out here, but I think there's an offer that's offsetting this, a divine communication that's offsetting this. By February, it's building even further. You're having this Two of Cups, which is divine. That's a romantic partnership. That's proposal, even marriage coming in. But you're in self-imprisonment. But I would hope to think you're moving past this. Let's say here, who knows Cancer? We have the house off in the distance. There's a water and intuition. You're being drawn to it. You're not in too much danger here. You could just lift this blindfold and be off. But when we're talking of this eight, and we're talking of this dangerous eight of swords, because that's how you feel, because it's intellect, it's self-imposed. It's your own self-imposed imprisonment, isolation, your own restrictions. But it's yours. It's you infinitely put yourself in this position. No one stopped you. Like there's nobody stopping you. You put yourself in these positions. That's what's going on, Cancer. Let's be fair. And what's right outside the door is this divine communication waiting to take hold. See? It's from your a 3D, from your emotional perspective, even from like the way you see things. This could happen at any moment, and you just go, well, you can see the messenger's waiting. It turns you into a Queen of Cups, right? And what's a cup? What's the cups? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's you. It's becoming the better version of you. This is that. It's basically breaking it down, slicing it up into smaller, bite-sized pieces. I love seeing this. This is a really good play out. This makes more sense to why this is. We're not. This is why we had this in the reverse. Like you have this. It's just a matter of you deciding on this. Um, someone's very patient. You can see there's a patience here because that Ace of Pentacles is that investment, that new promotion, that raise. Someone's been waiting and waiting and waiting. You're the one who's in denial or regret. I think that's what's going on. But once you get past this, you're going to get brought into something else, which is that abusive one. I think it's stages of disconnect is what's going on here, Cancer. That's what's going on. It's stages of disconnect. Because you had this teamwork or collaboration going on with probably the bully, and that's what's misunderstood. And I think you enjoyed that. It was you were married to that. Maybe that was a marriage of convenience, but it worked out great. But it's over. I think that part's over. The divine is showing you something new. Yep. And for your and if you've ever been with me, and this is your first time being with me, I'd hit subscribe now. I don't pull the lovers card often, even though I have two in here. I don't often pull the lovers for only a couple reasons. One, there could be a Gemini in here, for you Cancer. That could possibly be. But from your emotional perspective, you're in love. You are in love. Just hit thumbs up now if you agree with me. But you're in love. Something's ended. You had a toxic relationship that ended or is ended, and you already know it, and you're in love, right? And if you are brave enough, please comment. But I think you're just holding off on making a final decision, and that's what's going on here. Let's keep getting it. I think this is like a life lesson that you're being taught, and you just can't figure out why. And I think it's causing you heartbreak, and that's understandable. Maybe you're going through heartbreak with this past person. And it's not fair because you have to leave this past person when you didn't actually want to, and that you're being forced to by the universe. but you're moving on to bigger and better, but the universe is teaching you a lesson that only you can be aware of. Like no one even knows about this life lesson yet. Like they're not actually there yet. You're only there because you got close enough. It's a tower moment for you and this other person that you two can go through this. You've established this. See? You've established this already, Cancer. So you and this other person are going through this life moment, this tower moment together. But you have to go through it. It's not a bad thing, but you have to experience it. You have to go through it. If you don't go through it, you can't experience what that actually does for you in the future. I think you're afraid to take that leap of faith, that journey. I think you're blocking. I think that's obvious. um, there's a lot of self doubt, or maybe introspection is a better word, but you can see you're the one. Like as we ride in here, as you ride in here from this two of wands, it's becoming very evident. Like you're kind of turning a blind eye to it. The blocking is happening, but I feel more so, Cancer. What's happening for you is you're actually willing to make a decision, but you're just willing to make a decision in due time. If that makes sense to you, Cancer. I think that you don't want to be unfair to somebody. I think you want to be fair to somebody and make the decision with them. You want to make sure they're stable. Does that make sense? Um, the divine's playing a part here. I think at least in your role or the role of the communication, the divine's playing a part with the communication, protecting it, fully protecting it. Typically, what I would do here is pull like this again, but for some weird, unknown reason, I pull like this for this one time. And I don't always pull like that. This is where I get intuitive, just so you understand, Cancer. So what's happening is that the communication's being protected. It's bringing in like a celebration, long-term commitment, a life lesson with justice, but not now, in the future. But you can't have your cake and eat it too. There's no way. But there's communication happening all over the place. Pages of messengers. So there's judgment, and you're protected on either end. I think you feel you're protected. You have some divine protections, but you're going through a tower moment, but you have this communication style. And once you really communicate, nothing is hidden. Or nothing can be. Um, how do I say this? Nothing can hurt you, if that makes more sense. I feel like you're protected somehow, Cancer. That's what's going on. But you're blocking, and you're almost blocking to the point where this past person is getting blocked out of your life. It's becoming evident. Yeah, see, they're becoming. It's there. It's not either like the moon or the sun. It's not the happiness or the sadness. So when we're looking at even like these cards, there's not a joyous outcome for them. It's not success for them. It's not material happiness for them with you. And when we're looking at the moon card and we're sitting here, we're putting the moon card that you're putting them between these two things, there's no unseen problems. Like you're saying, no, these problems exist. It's involuntary changes. Saying, hey, this has to change, man. Like you're not gonna do it. We're doing this because this has to work out, and this isn't doing it. And I think one thing that's happening that I'm concerned with because you're blocking is maybe intuition. So there's a rushing forward. You're being blocked or cornered in, or they are, by an Aquarian. It's becoming very evident. That's an Aquarian, but it could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But you're having a very, very divine protection happening here. I love this read. I wasn't actually going to do it. I was going to hold off, but I said, let me read it anyway, Cancer. Let me read. I just had a feeling I was going to pull the read out. But I love this read, which is ironic that I'm reading up next is an Aquarius. So beautiful, beautiful read. So you should check out the Aquarius read. That's also going to be coming out. But I would have to recap with this. You are definitely in love. You're getting over a heartbreak or a forced ending of love with somebody else, which is almost like an addiction or something was caused to make you force you to break up with somebody, or there was a forced breakup somehow. but you fell with somebody else because the divine's saying, no, this was meant to happen for both of you, for you and the ex. Like it's like it's to teach you both a lesson. Um, you can't protect someone. You can't just protect them forever. The universe has to come a calling is what I get. Um, and this Aquarian coming in or talking to you, I think they're already here. They're they're kind of like they're a chariot in disguise. Like they know how the chariot operates. They're fast movers. They just don't always do it. Like they're the come to your hotel room at like 2 a.m. kind of person. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's this person. But they don't always do it. They just do it when it's strategically sound. You can see marriage is at play. Long-term commitment is at play. But they use their swords very strategically. They're in alignment with this other person, which is very ironic, and they're in communication. So I feel like it's like almost like this other person knew. It's like they'll be like, oh, okay. I'm not saying it'll be a smooth transition, but I feel like the tower moment would be would be there. But it's almost like they would feel better about it. All right, Cancer. Let me end on that. If you have any questions, please post them into comments. Let's light up the comment channel. I love reading comments. I really, really do. It makes my day. It's so nice. And if you can subscribe if you haven't already, share the channel. Catch me on lives, 7 p.m. Eastern, or just turn on the notification bell because I've been jumping on live at random times. Like I might actually go on tonight. It's a Saturday. I might just hop on in a little while. Just, why not? Just for a little bit. So yeah, and so if you had your notifications on, you would actually maybe even get a personal read by me. All right, I'll talk to you later. Let me know, Cancer. I'll talk to you soon. You guys be safe. Bye.